What is a fast food opinion you have, and is a hill that you will die on? Drive-thru employees should not be mad about people checking their bags to make sure everything is correct before leaving the drive-thru. I used to be a fast food general manager and would tell my employees, maybe you know that everything is in the bag, but that doesn't mean they know. It's become such a problem with items being missed that it should be normalized to check the bag to make sure your order is correct. I never got mad or upset when someone racked up my drive-thru time just because they are making sure they got what they paid for. I live in a city where we didn't have a Chick-fil-A until like, a year ago. Everyone would always tell me how it's so good, how it's the best. When we got our lone restaurant, it was packed. Like, I'm talking cars lined up for half a mile to get this food. I waited a few months for the hype to die down, but I was kind of excited. Like, man, I've never in my life seen people so excited for fast food. This stuff really must be on another level. It's not. It's like, a half step above KFC. Five Guys is in the process of destroying their business. Their quality isn't as good as it used to be, yet they charge way more than they did when it was good. And having a poster on the wall that says Golden Tier 5-star potatoes, Louisville Local Magazine, 2012, just adds to my disappointment. If they don't improve their dining experience or get cheaper, they are going to be gone before this decade is up. A McDonald's cheeseburger cannot be compared to any other cheeseburger. It is its own, separate, iconic flavor. If someone says, "Do you want to get cheeseburgers?" McDonald's isn't even in the discussion. But if someone says, "Do you want to get McDonald's?" then you cannot ignore the singular lure of that overprocessed and underappreciated piece of edible art that is the McDonald's cheeseburger. Runza has the best burgers. If you ever find yourself traveling through Nebraska, stop at one of hundreds of Runza locations and get yourself a burger. It's a Nebraska chain, with a few locations in Colorado, Iowa, and Kansas, but in my opinion it's the best fast food burger you can buy. I get the double with everything on it. They also have a spicy Jack burger that's actually spicy. People crying about how unhealthy fast food is don't get the point of fast food. I want to have a quick, tasty meal and think about how much salt, fat and sugar is in there. I only occasionally go to a fast food place, but I'm very much aware of what I'm putting into my body. But I do it because it's freaking tasty. Fast food is only an issue for your health when you eat it too much. Wendy's was at its best when they had the taco and spaghetti bar. And those amazing pitas should have never left their menu. And the ciabatta sandwiches were a decent option when you wanted something other than a burgers. When they started leaning into that massive gross super sloppy burger trend, I could feel Dave sobbing in his little drive-thru window in the sky. Most fast food places, like McDonald's or Taco Bell, don't taste like slop and gruel. They hit the spot and go down easy. Sure, McDonald's doesn't serve gourmet artisanal burgers, but a Big Mac is still tasty. If you go on about how disgusting every fast food place is, you're no better than an annoying beer snob who thinks every light lager is piss water. Little Caesars gets shit on way more than they deserve considering what they offer, how much food you get for the price, and if you get it fresh it actually tastes pretty good. It isn't fine dining, but you already know that going in. $20 can feed 3-4 people. The Italian cheese bread and crazy bread with dipping sauce are both actually delicious. Arby's gets a worse reputation than they deserve. They have some pretty unique offerings, their fries are some of the best in the biz, the basic beef and cheddar is still tasty and relatively affordable, and both Arby's sauce and horsey sauce are tasty sauce dipping options that really complement their food and you don't find elsewhere. Most people are too harsh on Arby's. They are very straightforward in what they sell. Their food has tasted largely the same for 30 years and their new experimental products are marketed as new exciting thing that we'll get rid of in 3 months. They don't pretend to be healthy or the best, but they know their niche and I'm for it. Taco Bell is hands down the best fast food option currently. While other places have skyrocketed in price, I can get a full meal for $6. And if you get chicken or veggie items, it's a lot healthier than a burger and fries, too. The app is great and easy to use, and the rewards system gives me a free item every 4 or 5 visits. Tim Hortons is dog shit and gets by on being cheap and marketing itself to idiots who think buying it makes you a good Canadian. They have managed to attach their brand with Canadian identity in a masterful way, so their terrible product has become synonymous with Canada, to the point where people take pride in it. I think the BK Whopper is the best fast food hamburger out there. Loved it as a kid in the 80s and I still love it today. Partly because my dad used to take us to BK as kids as a treat. Now that he's no longer with us, having the meal reminds me of him. Nostalgia is a very powerful ingredient to a meal. Not so much a hot take in itself, but the thing that a lot of arguments forget: the quality of fast food will vary greatly by the employees and management. The Taco Bell near where I grew up took a little more care, as did the first Carl's Jr. I lived near, and consequently these are two of my faves now. Checkers Rallies is the best fast food. In my area it is consistently quality, it doesn't make me sick, there's a huge menu, the food is made fast and hot. There's never a line, they still have huge 2000 soda cups, and it is fucking delicious. Oh, and they have my favorite fries. McDonald's is un-American. They are the second largest employer in America, yet they are a net loss for Americans. More employees of McDonald's are on social welfare programs than any other company besides Walmart. Literally, Americans' taxes are supporting McDonald's employees. Any fast food chain that is posting record profits, but still refuses to pay enough in wages to open up their dining rooms on a consistent basis this long after the pandemic, should be boycotted on drive-thru and delivery orders until they stop fucking around. Culver's fried cheese curds are some of the worst cheese curds you can get. They are such a poor representation of the Wisconsin icon that it makes me sad that so many people outside of the state associate cheese curds with those drummed up mozzarella sticks. The Big Mac is not a good burger. Those patties are paper thin and that extra slice of bun makes it more bread than anything, but for some reason it's one of the most expensive burgers on the menu. Just get the quarter pounder and add the sauce on it. Raising Cane's is overpriced garbage. If you don't like the sauce, there is no point in going there and spending $17 for 5 minuscule soggy tenders, or add fries, and supermarket toast. And I remember the first Cane's outside LSU when a meal was $4. Any international McDonald's franchise is 1,000 better than any US McDonald's. For example, McDonald's Macca's in Australia is phenomenal, it's consistently good quality, the coffee is actually good, and it's very professional service. Dunkin' dropping donuts from its name doesn't make sense. The name Dunkin' Donuts had a meaning behind it. Take a donut, dunk it in coffee and eat it. Hence the name of the place. Now it's just Dunkin'. Dunking what? Fast food isn't necessarily bad. The people that think all fast food is bad either grew up always having fast food nearly 24/7 or is on a health craze war against all food that they believe is bad for everyone. Taco Bell is fucking delicious, and the reports of stomach troubles after are vastly overblown strictly for the memes. No one will say it's high quality, but it's goddamn tasty nonetheless. Nando's and Five Guys spend more money on their brand than they do on their menu, which is why it tastes like shit. Yet people lap it up. Also, there's nothing cheeky about Nando's. Most fast food restaurants have forgotten their place as a cheap, affordable option for when someone is too lazy to cook. The prices of a lot of restaurants is getting out of hand. The Arby's hate is literally just people replacing having an actual opinion with a meme from The Simpsons. It's not the best or anything, but on balance is above the mean. The only reasons to go to MCD's are the breakfast and the fountain Coke. Just about every other chain does burgers and fries better, but not many do better breakfast. A McNugget is basically tempura chicken, and it is the most glorious fast food item. But they were better before they changed to all white meat. Bring back the dark. Starbucks is highly overrated. Once I've had local good coffee, I can't drink that shit anymore. People are conditioned by the crap taste and syrups to like it. I've tried Raising Cane's 3 times, and every time the chicken was super greasy and the breading was soggy. I really don't understand the cult following it has. Not so much a hot take in itself, but the thing that a lot of arguments forget: the quality of fast food will vary greatly by the employees and management. McDonald's should do burgers and fries and nuggets all morning. I do not care about breakfast all day. I'm pissed I can't get a cheeseburger at 9 AM. McDonald's Coke is the best version of any soda anywhere. They can tell me it's mixed with cocaine for all I care. I'll drink that every chance I get. Those weird long chicken sandwiches at Burger King still live in my heart. It's been years since I had one, but the nostalgia is real. I was broke as fuck. I had $8 left, I was starving, and got a Whopper this day, one of the best burgers I've ever had. Whataburger has a very disappointing menu for a burger place. Not much to choose from and stuff they do have other places do better. Chick-fil-A food is average at best. However, they should teach classes to all other fast food places on how to manage a drive-thru. Ordering apps are killing fast food. They are slowing down the whole process, and food isn't coming to you any fresher. McDonald's fries are awful. They're only good when hot. They're lumpy, too salty, and are far inferior to Burger King. Teenagers make fast food quicker and better. Anytime I've had an issue with my order, it was an adult that made it. Order off the value menu to save a ton of money. It's pretty much the exact same food anyway, just much cheaper. The Burger King chicken was the best chicken sandwich until they discontinued it. Cane sauce CFA sauce. Are we talking about sober or intoxicated opinions? Two very different worlds when it comes to fast food. Chick-fil-A should bring back carrot salad and coleslaw. Both were better than fries and mac and cheese. The ice cream machine isn't broken. They just don't want to deal with the type of people who order them. Not putting napkins or straw or other required items in drive-thru bags should mean a free meal. Sonic is chasing Five Guys in a race to rock bottom slow, expensive and invariably not cooked well. Despite being a place with donuts in their name, Dunkin' makes gas station donuts look artisanal. The deep state wants to oppress us by not bringing back Wendy's Wild Mountain Chicken Sandwich. Chick-fil-A is mediocre at best and the Bible thumper element makes me never want to go there. McDonald's has the best fries. Everything else is negotiable, but their fries are the best. Burger King, Domino's, and Subway are all shit in their ban if I ever become emperor. Popeyes has the best fast food chicken and is even worth the shit customer service. KFC is bland and tasteless. I'll pick a local fried chicken joint anytime over KFC. There should be $1 drive-thru items. Thank God for cheesy bean rice burritos. Going to get shit on by Texans for saying this, but Whataburger is not that good. Sonic is vastly underrated and the only fast food place I get burgers from. No raw onions. I hate raw onions. Give a sautéed or caramelized Precious. McDonald's serves a superior Diet Coke and no one else even comes close. Taco Time is legit and the best item on the menu is a Baja Fish Taco.